What is up, YouTube? This is AVAULT here, back in today with you guys another new structure deck opening for regular Yu-Gi-Oh TCG right here. So finally we got the reprint for Dinosmasher's Fury structure deck reloaded, and just so you guys know, the first printing of this deck came out quite a few years ago. It was like 4 or 5 years ago by now already. Man, I can't remember. It's been quite a while, and man, this deck is very highly hyped. You know, it's highly played in the current meta as well with us, with Master Rule 2020. Really powerful. I'm just really glad that they reprinted this, because a lot of the cards inside here, especially like Soul Eating Overraptor, went up all the way to like $10, $12, and even $15 at one point, and that's basically worth entire structure deck itself. So I'm really glad they finally got the reprints right here. Definitely highly recommend you guys get one of these for yourselves. Right here it's just around $10 to $11 depending on your local store as well, and getting 3 copies of these and building a very just a budget deck out of it can be really powerful and still very decent and competitive. I know there's many channels out there that have been doing the budget versions of these already with free copies, and you know, they win quite a few games. Really good for fun and casual tournaments as you're participating in them. And also, even in fact you can actually buy even more additional cards which are not really greatly expensive, and to really bump up this deck to become like highly competitive as well in the meta. So just really cool deck. And honestly, Ultimate Conductor TYRANNO, which is the cover card right here, the boss monster, has just one of the most best effects, especially in this current format as well. So you know, open it up right here for you guys to showcase you guys. I never opened the first edition on the channel, so it makes total sense for me to open it right here. So with the playmat, as always, of course, you know, just tips and tricks with other cards you guys can add right here to spice up the deck even more. Most of these cards are okay, except for like Lagia. Lagia is definitely this one right here is definitely a must add. And right here with our playmat, we can see Ultimate Conductor TYRANNO. Very nice. And yeah, really unfortunate in some ways, because this deck was postponed for many times, and the release date of this reprint has been pushed back quite a lot. And but you know, still finally got our hands down onto this, so I'm really happy about that. So yeah, open it up and let's see what we have here. So if you guys enjoyed these openings, the whole structure deck series, be sure to check out the other structure deck openings and deck openings in general on the AVAULT channel for regular Yu-Gi-Oh TCG. So right here we got Petite Pteranodon, really cool card, which came out in this structure deck. And basically, if this card is destroyed by an effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one level 4 or higher dinosaur monster from your deck, but it cannot attack this turn, which is totally fine. There's a lot of destruction abilities that really recur around this deck to basically utilize their effects overall. Now right here for our boss monster, of course, we have Ultimate Conductor TYRANNO. I know many of you guys know what this card does, but for some of you, it's kind of like the first time seeing it as well. For those who are returning to Yu-Gi-Oh, especially those who are returning, I highly recommend this deck. Dinosaur deck is the Dinosmasher's Fury structure deck is really easy to pick up, really easy to learn, and really easy to play, especially if you're trying to get into competitive play as well. But anyways, this card cannot be normal summon or set. Must be first special summoned from your hand by banishing 2 dinosaur type monsters in your graveyard, which is very easy to do as well. Once per turn during either player's main phase, you can destroy 1 monster from your hand or field, and if you do, change all face-up monsters your opponent controls to face-down defense position. And that's really powerful, because not only just changes to face-down, that also means that a lot of monster effects basically don't get to activate at that point anymore. That's how good this card can be eventually. In certain situations as well. And this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks a defense position monster, you can inflict 1000 damage to your opponent, and if you do, send that defense monster to the graveyard. So absolutely menacing effect that is still very powerful, still up to today. So one of the strongest, and I personally feel like it's one of the top 10 best boss monsters ever created for Yu-Gi-Oh! It's absolutely insane and overpowered as well. So Soul Eating Overraptor, basically your key searcher of the deck, definitely must play as well. This card cannot be normal if this card is normal or special summoned, you can take 1 dinosaur monster from your deck and add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. And you can target 1 level 4 or lower dinosaur type monster on the field and destroy it. Then special summon 1 dinosaur type monster from your graveyard in defense position. You can only use each effect of Soul Eating Overraptor once per turn. So the key main thing is, in most, I would say like 80% of the time, when you summon this card, you're basically searching for yourself Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Now, of course, if you do have that in your hand, you most likely we're gonna send other dinosaur type monsters from your deck to the graveyard so that you can banish them to bring out Ultimate Conductor Tyranno right here. So with here, Lost World is basically the field spell that is geared towards for this deck. A very, very hefty and juicy effect as well. All monsters on the field lose 500 attack and defense except for dinosaur type monsters. Once per turn, if a dinosaur type monster is normal or special summoned, except during the damage step, you can special summon one token to your opponent's side of the field. And in defense position, while your opponent controls this type of token, they can't target monsters on the field with card effects, except for those tokens. Once per turn, if a normal monster is on the field would be destroyed by battle card effect, you can destroy that many dinosaur type monsters in your hand or deck instead. So basically, when that token's on your opponent's side of the field, they can't use targeting card effects at all. But if they do somehow want to destroy that token, by all means, you can actually even protect that token with this field spell by destroying dinosaur monsters from your hand or deck, and which you do in that case do want to destroy Petit Pteranodon and also Baby Cerosaurus, which is also in this structure deck right here. So still got more holo cards to go through, Survival's End, also a new trap card that came along with here. You can see Ultimate Conductor Tyranno right here, which is really, really cool. Destroy as many normal monsters in the field as possible, and if you do, special summon one level 4 or lower dinosaur type monsters from your deck up to the numbers destroyed. And keep in mind, normal monsters mean that the tokens do count as normal monsters as well. And you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one dinosaur type monster you control and one card your opponent controls and destroy them. And once again, it just works so well with Lost World because Lost World will help you protect it, and basically the effects keep bouncing off each other and basically build on top of each other as well, and just really, really, you know, takes out the resources from your opponent, which is very, very cool. Anyways, we have MEGALOSMASHER X, one of the most powerful vanilla monsters, 2000 attack, no effect with 0 defense, Zabrasaurus. Following up with that, another MEGALOSMASHER X. We got 2 of each right here, I remember. We also have Superconductor Tyranno, which is the old one, the old boss monster from the old dinosaur raid, I think, structure deck. Ultimate Tyranno, just so you guys know, I just want to mention right here, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is basically like a fusion version of these 2 cards right here. So I really like the design and the whole idea of putting the 2 elements and of these 2 cards together to form together a new boss monster, and I just really, really like it. Anyways, Super Ancient Dino Beast. We have Sauropod Brachion, Tyranno Infinity, Black Brachios, Miracle Jurassic Egg, Gillosaurus, Baby Cerosaurus, which is also another key card that you definitely want to be destroying with card effects with your field spell or Survival's End, or with Superconductor Tyrannos. Even Soul Eating Oviraptor to help you bring out a level 4 or lower dinosaur type monster from your deck. So these are like the 2 baby dinosaurs that they usually call. The one good side with Baby Cerosaurus is the monster that the dinosaur monster you summon with it can attack on the same turn. Now we have this card, Miscellaneous Saurus, which is very, very powerful and really highly needed in this deck as well. During either player's turn main phase, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, and during this main phase, all dinosaur type monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects, and that is just really, really good. You can banish any number of dinosaur type monsters from your graveyard, including this card, and special summon one dinosaur type monster from your deck with level equal to the total number of monsters banished to activate this effect, but destroyed during the end phase. You can only use the effect of Miscellaneous Saurus once per turn. So once again, you can easily just banish that card along with another dinosaur to easily bring out Petit Pteranodon or Baby Cerosaurus right here. These 2 cards, and during the end phase, when they do get destroyed, you get their special summoning effects overall. Once again, really, really good. Evil Swarm Salamandra, Stegocyber, Trifortresops. I can't pronounce that properly, sorry about that, guys. Skelosaurus, Chewbone, Rescue Rabbit, which is really good to help you bring out 2 copies of Sabersaurus, and MEGALOSMASHER X right here. Fossil Dig, very essential for searching. Big Evolution Pill, Twin Twisters, really good reprint, still a really good card even in today's meta as well. Burial from a different dimension to bring cards in your banished pile back into your graveyard so you can reuse them. Swords of Concealing Light works really well with Superconductor Tyranno once again, because rather than having to destroy your own dinosaur monster to put your opponent's face down, you just simply play this card and all your opponent's monsters immediately become face down, so that Superconductor TYRANNO can attack into them, dealing 1000 damage as well. Painful Decision, Unexpected Die, Terraforming, always great to have these cards. Survival of the Fittest, great attack boost. Fossil Excavation, basically the Call of Haunted just for dinosaurs. Extinction on Schedule. Ojama Trio. Ojama Trio is kind of weird, I kind of find it funny, but again, it works really well with Superconductor TYRANNO because you summon 3 of those tokens onto your opponent's side of the field in defense position. So you want to set this card prior to the turn you activate it, so once it's during your turn or during your opponent's main phase, activate this card, bring out 3 tokens to your opponent's side of the field, and then Ultimate Conductor TYRANNO can basically swing in, send them all 3 to the graveyard, dealing 1000 damage each, and each time these tokens are sent to the are destroyed, each time one is destroyed, controller takes 300. So that's a lot of damage right there. Not sure if they accumulate the damage though, because Ultimate Conductor TYRANNO does send them to the graveyard, and so not too sure. Maybe it is still considered as destroyed if they're being sent. Anyways, they do. So in total, they can deal up to 3,900 damage, which is really, really, really good. We have Nightmare Archfiends, Quaking Mirror Force, really good once again to pair up with Ultimate Conductor TYRANNO, Grand Horn of Heaven, Secret Blast, and of course a Jura Egg token right here to round off to pair with our Lost World. And really, really neat, we got the Dinosmasher's Theory Structure deck Scan to Learn the Basics card right here, which probably takes you to a page to teach you more about the deck, which I really, really like these reprinted cards overall. Oh, and it's got a proper Yu-Gi-Oh back as well. Very interesting. I thought it's going to be a double-sided with different, and we have Eternity Code right here as well. And maybe they could have put these two together, that would be looking nicer, but this looks like a proper normal Yu-Gi-Oh card. Fairly interesting as well. But yeah, first time seeing that. But I like these. I would love to keep these. But yeah, anyways, that rounds up for the entire deck profile. Not deck profile, but like the structure deck opening of this Dinosmasher's Theory structure deck reloaded right here. Comment down below if you guys want to see more structure deck openings, but we opened a lot already on the channel, so be sure to check out all the other structure deck openings as well as regular TCG openings on the channel as well. We have a full library, full playlist of many of these decks all together, so highly recommend you guys checking them out. Really, really good deck, really powerful deck, fun deck to play once again, easy to learn, easy to play, and very, very good for casual / competitive play as well at the same time, with really, really powerful and cool monsters overall. So yeah, once again, highly recommend you guys picking one of these up. So if you guys enjoyed the opening, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the AVAULT channel for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh TCG openings, and Speed Duel content if you guys are interested in Speed Duel in general, but today this one's more for regular Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyways, really, really appreciate it if you guys could refer the channel to your friends or family members who love Yu-Gi-Oh just as much as you do, and have them check out the channel as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you guys have a great day, great night, wherever you are, and this is AVAULT signing out.